Hi and welcome to Lippy Presents Ghost News Network. Today is our question of the week. Tom, give it to me, baby.
The question is, what do you think happens to a spirit if the location that they're haunting is torn down?
That's a good question.
There's a lot of factors in that.
Yeah, there's a lot. This is all theory. Nothing's fact here. There's a couple things that could happen. It could just go away. It could haunt the grounds that whatever the building sat on. And the Danvers Psych Center is a good prime example of that. They left the main structure, but they tore down the majority of the buildings. When they started building the condos that were there, I think there was 3 occurrences where fires got set. And they had no idea why they were set and all that. So, yeah, I think that it could linger in that area, and then if you build something else on it, and sometimes that's some of the claims. A house used to be there from like the early 1700s. It burnt down in a fire, and killed the person there, and they built a new house, and somebody will wake up in the middle of the night, they'll be sitting in their living room, and all of a sudden they'll see something appear and walk through the wall. Why the hell are they walking through the wall? There's not a door there. There was never a door there, but there was in that 1700s house. That's where the door could have been. So this isn't an odd occurrence. This is something very normal in the paranormal field per se. That's personally what I think. It varies.
Well, yeah, it definitely does. In cases of a recurring haunt, it doesn't matter whether the building is there or not. It's still going to occur. When you're dealing with a house, why is the spirit there? Is it because they're attached to the house? Were they attached to an object in the house? If the object is getting moved from the house, will it still haunt that house anymore? Chances are no. So there's so many different underlying factors. Was the death a tragedy? Was it was it a murder? Because then I would argue, if it was something that was shocking and what's it called? If it's shocking or traumatic, then whether the house is there or not, it's going to haunt those grounds. Mm-hmm. It's going to, because it's soaked into the earth at that point, and that energy is it's going to stay there. So I think it really depends. I don't think there's a yes or no answer. I think it just really depends on what the factors are.
Pretty much, I think you guys nailed it. I mean, I would say the other variable I would throw in would be, it could also, if a structure is torn down, those materials are going somewhere. Who's to say where those materials go, whether it's to a dump or to rebuild something else,
What's that, Zach Baggins?
He
knocked down the demon house and he built it back up in his museum. So, is that active or is the grounds haunted?
Right.
Which one is it?
Or both.
Or both, yeah.
And I think again, it's so subjective. I mean, it depends on what the spirit is attached to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if all of a sudden, one day it's a house that it stayed there because it's what it knew, it's what it was comfortable with. If that's gone, maybe that's the little nudge he or she needed to move on. There's no reason to stay here anymore. So right now it's time to move on to the next plane. It could be something like that too.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is just anything. I mean, it could also be something like, oh, you just knocked down my house. Now I'm gonna follow the person who knocked down my house, and you're fucking down. So it's like there's so many different ways it could go down. It really just depends on the type of spirit and
circumstances and all that.
Circumstances.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty much same opinion. You actually said exactly what I was thinking with it's knocked down and the materials, they gotta go somewhere. So it could follow that, it could stay, it could haunt the guy like you said. They knocked it down. You never know. Or it could haunt the equipment that knocked it down.
Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section below. If you haven't yet, you can give this video a like, share, and subscribe, or you can click the little notification bell to know when all of our content is uploaded to YouTube. So thank you guys for joining us, and until next time, take care, guys.